Hello Akorja, hello friends, and welcome to day 3 of our yoga challenge. Today the class is focused on improving flexibility and releasing tension in our hip area. Grab your block or your book to have by your side and we will begin. So let's find a child pose just like we've done before, except this time bring those knees even wider than you have before. So maybe all the way out to the edges of your mat. Use your hands to bring your sit bones as far back as they go and start to walk your hands forward. Keep the weight back towards the heels. Maybe use the hands to press the weight back. As you inhale, elongate out through your spine, lengthen out through the crown of the head, and exhale, lower the belly, the chest, the bridge of the nose, maybe the elbows towards the mat. Again, if anybody needs to bring the forehead to a block, I would suggest it. Sometimes it's nice to roll your forehead into a block as well. We'll take a few moments here just settling into the practice. And since our main focus is the hip area, let's start to breathe awareness down into our hips. Take a big inhale. Exhale, soften into your hips. Breathe in. In day 2, we focused on having an equal inhale to exhale. But today, whenever you can remember, try to have a nice long exhale, even longer than the inhale if you can. And this is going to kind of help our body be a little more relaxed. So settle in. Lengthen that exhalation. Notice how your hips are feeling this morning. And we're going to start to bring slight movement into our pelvic bowl. If you need to lift your forehead slightly, and just start to shift from side to side, just with your hips. Shifting your weight to the right, to the left, and feel a little pinch maybe in the hip flexors. Cup the ground with the fingers. Walk your hands all the way over to the right. Rest your forehead towards the floor. Glue your upper arms into your ears. And as you inhale, swivel your chest and your belly. Look under your left arm and open your rib cage to the left. As you exhale, swivel and look under your right arm. The arms are glued to the ears. You'll start to feel this in the hips. We'll do that twice more. Inhale. Exhale. This might feel a little unfamiliar if you've never done it before, so take your time. One more round. Peek forward and walk your fingertips all the way over to the left. Inhale here. Exhale. Relax your forehead down. Glue your arms to your ears. As you inhale, swivel your chest and your rib cage to the left. Look under the left arm if you can. And then exhale, rock opposite side. Twice more. Big long exhale. Once more. Keep your attention and your focus to any sensation in your hips throughout the entire class. Walk your hands back forward. Plant your hands into the floor. Bring your knees behind the wrists. As you inhale, move through the spine. We'll move up into cow pose. Exhale, round through the lower back, the middle back, the upper back. Tuck the chin. Cat pose. Twice more. Inhale for 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Once more. Come to a neutral position. Bring your knees together and reach your left leg out to the side. So keep your left foot ground down into the floor. The heel should be in line with your right knee and your hips just above your right knee as well. On an inhale, shift the crown of your head forward. Keep your lower back neutral. So we don't want an arch in our lower back. And as you exhale, send your tailbone back into whatever space feels free to you. Okay, so move into a point of discomfort, not pain. We'll do that twice more. The inhale takes us forward. Exhale takes us back. The inhale moves us forward. Exhale takes us back. Inhale, come back to the center. And as you exhale, bend your left knee, shift your weight to the left, just like we did in day 2. Start to circle into your hips, shifting that weight to the left. Maybe reaching the fingertips forward, lengthening out through your side body, gazing back, breathing fresh oxygen, energy into your hips, getting the circulation going. And plant your hands down. Slide your left foot all the way around and behind you over your right calf. Draw your feet away from each other and gently just circle your hips again. You might feel this in the outer hips now. Opposite direction. Big long exhalation. And come back to center with the knees together. Extend your right leg out to the side. On an inhale, send your weight forward. And on an exhale, send your sit bones back just to whatever point you feel that discomfort. Twice more. Inhale forward. Long exhale back. Once more. Inhale, come up. Exhale, slide your right foot all the way around. Bring the shin over the calf. See, can you draw your feet away from each other? Ground down into the hands and use the force of your hands to assist these little circles with your hips. For 3, 2, 1. Opposite direction for 3, 2, and 1. Release your knees behind the wrists. Take a little tap to the feet. And relax. Curl onto the balls of the feet. As you exhale, engage the core. Bring your hands a few inches beyond the shoulders. Inhale, send the sit bones back. Exhale, send your hips up and back to the sky. Slowly find your first downward facing dog. Gaze up towards your fingertips. Really firm down into the index fingers and the thumbs. Spin the armpits towards the ears so you really feel your upper arms firming. And then gently bring movement into your legs. Move in whatever way feels good for you. Bring any little micro movements into the poses. Breathe into any area of tension. Maybe bend the knees. Exhale, send the hips up. Peek forward and start to step the right foot outside the right fingertips and the left foot outside the left fingertips, okay? Spin the toes out slightly. And we're going to send the weight back into our heels. We grip the toes into the floor. Bring the arms forward and sink down into Malasana Yogi Squat, okay? If you feel like you can't come lower than this, that is all good. It's a bit of a stronger, you have to use a little bit more leg strength to hold it here, but the flexibility will come over time in order for you to sit all the way back, all the way down with the weight in the heels. So that's what we're working on today. You can always go back over this video and keep practicing it, keep practicing it. Send your sit bones down towards the earth if you can. Use the elbows to press the knees away from each other. Lengthen out from the crown of the head. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, hinge from the waist. Bring the fingertips to the floor. Spin your toes in and let your spine round and fall towards the earth. Take a gentle sway. If anybody needs a block or 2 blocks or whatever for a bit of support, use them underneath your shoulders. Spin the toes out, the knees come over the toes. As we inhale, we sink back. Lift the chest if you can. Focus on the hips. Exhale, hinge forward, spin the toes in and fold. We'll do that 3 more times, okay? Attention and awareness is on our hips. Spin the toes out, inhale. Big long exhale. And again, spin the toes out, inhale into yogi squat. Exhale. One last time. This time, use the elbows to press the knees away from each other. Bring the hands to the heart center. We're going to lower the left hand towards the floor or towards a block. Inhale, reach the right arm to the sky. Swivel the rib cage, open, lift your heart to the ceiling. And exhale, slowly lower back to center. Opposite side. Inhale, press the right elbow against your knee. Inhale, lengthen through your left arm. Lengthen across your chest. Keep your knees kind of moving back. Try to keep the weight towards the backs of the feet. And exhale, come back to center. Okay, on an inhale, lengthen up through the crown of the head. And exhale, hinge from the waist. Spin the toes in and fold. Slowly reach your hands back behind your tailbone. Interlace the fingers and roll the shoulders back and away from you. Draw your shoulder blades down your back body. Bend your knees. Inhale, start to press down into your feet. Lift all the way up with a straight spine. Lifting from your heart. And exhale, bring the feet together. Find mountain pose at the top of your mat. Root down into both feet. Imagine that string drawing the crown of your head up to the sky as you inhale. Exhale. Relax your shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, reach the hands out and up. Bring the palms together, take a little back bend maybe, and then exhale, Samastitihi. Maybe close the eyes for a moment, just think or bring to mind the intention of our class today. To release tension in our hips. Our hips are the storehouse for emotions and stress, so not only are you going to really feel this physically, but it's going to have such an emotional and energetic release as well. It's important to be gentle with yourself and not force anything, so listen to your body. Deep inhale. Exhale, mountain pose. Broaden the chest. We're going to inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bend the knees, fold towards the floor. Shift your weight into your right foot and step your left foot all the way back. Lower your left knee to the floor. Relax your back foot to the floor. Bring your hands inside your right foot. Okay. If you need a block under your left hand or your book, go for it. The right hand comes to the right knee. Inhale here. As you exhale, send your weight back into this runner's lunge. Inhale forward. Exhale back, big long exhale. Move into whatever space feels free to you. We'll do that twice more. Once more. Ground down into your left heel, slightly microbend that right knee if you need to, and check that your right thigh muscle is going right up towards the ceiling. Lift your book or your block, place your right hand to your lower back. Slowly start to swivel, open your chest, peel your right shoulder back. Inhale here. On an exhale, maybe reach your right arm up to the sky, lengthen out through the crown of your head. You'll feel this one in the IT band, maybe. If you're doing a lot of running, it can feel pretty intense. The more you draw your toes towards your face, the more intense it is. One more breath. Exhale, slowly lower down. Bend into your right knee. Bring your block or your book inside the arch of your right foot. Glue your elbow against the bony part of your knee. As you inhale, reach your left arm to the sky. And as you exhale, plant your left hand to the floor. Inhale, twist. Reach your right arm to the sky. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, reach your left arm to the sky. We'll take 2 breaths here. Reach your left arm back behind you. Inhale, reach it up overhead and feel that long stretch through your left side body. Exhale, draw it back behind you in line with your leg. Inhale, circle it all the way up overhead. Plant it down, exhale. Inhale, reach your right arm to the sky. And exhale. Plant your right hand outside your right foot, curl onto the ball of your left foot. Inhale here. As you exhale, step your left foot all the way forward and fold. Bring your hands to your thighs. Lengthen the backs of the legs as you inhale. Lift your chest. Bring your upper body kind of parallel to the floor. Exhale, fold. And then we'll step our right foot all the way back. All the way back. Slowly lower your right knee. Place your right hand to your block if you need to, and your left hand to your left thigh. Take an inhale here. Relax your back foot to the floor. And as you exhale, send your tailbone back. Find this runner's lunge. 3 more. Inhale takes us forward. Exhale back. Once more. Maybe lift your block or your book. Check that you are not dumping into your right hip. So straighten that right thigh up to the ceiling if you can. Okay, if you've got super tight hamstrings, bend this knee generously. Notice the difference in the sensation when you flex your foot. Maybe it's more intense. Bring your left hand to your sacrum. Try to keep your lower back neutral here, okay? Inhale. And then our twist is coming from the upper back. Peel your left shoulder back. Lengthen out through the crown of your head. Keep your jaw relaxed. Maybe reach that left arm back behind you. 1 more breath. And as you exhale, bend into your left knee, shift the weight forward, bring your block inside your arch of your left foot and glue your elbow into the bony part of the knee. As you inhale, peel your right shoulder back, reach your right fingertips to the sky. And as you exhale, plant the right hand down. Inhale, twist, reach the left arm up. Exhale, reach the left hand down. We'll do that again. Inhale, twist. Lengthen across the chest. Exhale, plant it down. Inhale, twist. Ground down into your left big toe to keep this knee from flaring out to the side. As you exhale, lower it down. Glue the elbow against the knee. Inhale, reach your right arm up. As you exhale, send your right hand back, maybe following the hand with the gaze. Inhale, reach it forward overhead. Reach out through your right side body. And exhale, send it back. Once more, there's a lot going on here. So we're getting a stretch in our left hip as well as opening up the right side body. Once more, inhale. And exhale, circle the right hand down to the floor. Inhale, reach your left arm to the sky. Exhale, plant it down outside your left foot. Curl onto the ball of your right foot, lift the knee, inhale here. Exhale, step it forward and fold. Take a nice sway, side to side. Heel toe your feet nice and wide. Let the toes point out slightly, sink all the way back down into Mahalasana Yogi Squat. Rather than bringing your hands towards your chest, think of reaching your heart up towards the sky. Inhale. And exhale. Soften into your hips. Slowly lower the hands down. Step your left foot back. Step your right foot back. And bring your right shin towards the wrists. Slowly start to slide your left foot back behind you. Moving into pigeon pose. If there's a big gap between the floor and your right sit bone, you grab a block or a pillow and just scooch it underneath. Okay. See, can you swivel your weight into your back pinky toe to really square this hip towards the floor? Cup the ground with the fingertips, take an inhale, lift. And as you exhale, slowly lower down through your belly, your chest, and find sleeping pigeon. If you have dodgy knees or you've had a knee injury, I would not suggest doing this pose. Instead, I would come all the way onto my back and find reclined pigeon or figure four. So you'd bring your right ankle to your left thigh, interlace your fingers behind your left leg, and flex the foot as you send your right knee back. This is if you have any sort of knee problems. Otherwise, we'll take 3 more breaths here. Fill your belly, and as you exhale, can you soften and release a little bit more? Relax your shoulders. 1 more breath. Cup the floor. Press into your fingertips. Inhale. As you exhale, plant your hands, curl onto the ball of your back foot, lift up through your belly, send your right leg back. Okay, keep everything nice and strong. Draw your left shin forward, slide onto your back foot, slide your weight back until you find that nice stretch. bring a block under your sit bone if you need it, or a pillow. Inhale here. And as you exhale, start to slowly lower all the way down into sleeping pigeon. We'll take 5 rounds of breath. Try to focus on having a nice long exhalation. When we breathe out and focus on lengthening the exhale, it's a really nice way to activate our rest and digest nervous system. Okay, so this is opposite to fight or flight. And that's why it's nice to do in these long hip opening poses, because it's sending a signal to our body that it's okay to relax. And maybe we'll stretch a little deeper. Take a big cleansing sigh. Make cups with the fingers as you peek forward. Press into your fingertips. Inhale. Curl onto the ball of your back foot. Exhale. Send your 2 feet back. And we're in plank. Even though this is not supposed to be for the core today. Take 1 moment here, 1 round of breath. Press the floor away from you. Engage your core. And exhale. Bring both knees all the way down. Start to sweep your heels forward. Scooch the flesh from beneath you. Take an inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hinge from the waist, reach to a point beyond your feet. Pulse for 3, 2, 1. Grip your feet. Inhale, lengthen. Give a generous bend to your knees if you need. Exhale, lower your belly to your thighs and your chest, maybe the forehead. Slowly roll up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Bring your feet together and create a big long diamond shape. Big long diamond shape. Interlace your fingers around your toes. Scoot your bum back. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, soften your elbows. And just let your spine round. Maybe release your hands, the backs of your hands to the floor. Take a gentle sway. Allow this movement to work into any deeply stowed tension with your long exhale. One more breath. Slowly lift your gaze. Use your thumbs to give your feet a little massage. Close down your eyes. Draw your feet closer up towards you. Massage the balls of your feet, your arches, your heels. Really draw your attention all the way down to your feet for a moment. One of my favorite mantras whenever I'm feeling really stressed or up in my head thinking, can't stop thinking, my mantra is be where your feet are. And our feet are always in the present moment. So it's the best little mantra. If you find yourself worrying about the future or the past, just be where your feet are. And then slide your feet forward. Slowly start to roll all the way down. Before we fully relax, draw the right knee into the chest. Place your left hand to the knee, reach your right arm away from you, take an inhale. And as you exhale, guide your right knee across your body. Maybe gaze towards your right hand. Find a nice gentle spinal twist. 3 breaths. Let go of any tension that you might be still holding on to. Slowly draw your right knee back. Extend it down the mat and draw your left knee in. Place your right hand to the knee, reach your left arm away. Breathe into your belly. Exhale, draw the knee across your body. Gaze towards your left hand. Take 3 breaths. Focus on that long exhale. And slowly bring your knee back. Reach both feet all the way down the yoga mat. Make any little adjustments you need. Grab a blanket or whatever you need to make this final pose feel amazing. Get nice and cozy. Relax your feet. Let the ankles flop open. Bring the palms to face the ceiling, just so we're really open to receive here, receive all the healing benefits of our hip opening practice. I think it's one of my favorite kind of practices. Breathe deeply in. Take a cleansing sigh. Settle in. Really let go. Feel your back body melt a little closer towards the floor. Feel that sense of support beneath you. And then that sense of expansiveness from above. The beauty of YouTube is that you can stay down here for as long as you like. You can enjoy Shavasana for another 10 minutes if you want. Or maybe breathe movement into your fingers and your toes. As you inhale, sweep your arms overhead, draw your toes down your mat, take a big full body stretch. And exhale to draw your knees together. Give yourself a big squeeze. Slowly roll to the side. Take a breath here. And in your own time, find your way into a comfortable seat. Sit tall. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Feel a sense of ease, openness in the body after the practice. Draw the hands to the heart center and notice that connection. Breathe deeply in. Take a long sigh out. Thank you so much for joining me for day 3. I hope the hips are feeling open. I hope you're feeling more relaxed than you were before the class. Mila buikas. Namaste. See you for day 4. Slán go fóill.